set of people collaborate with each other. And this is something very important to think about. So when I used to work in areas that I had no knowledge at all in the domain, that happens a lot because I'm a software developer by practice. I'm a software developer by education. I'm a software developer by what I do every day. I love coding. That's what I like. But I get hired into projects where I don't know anything about the domain. It could be a financial industry. It could be chemical industry. It could be an industry that's focused on medicine. I don't know. People call me and say, can you come and work with us? There are two things I normally do. I try to get some education on the domain as much as my little brain can hold. I would read up some very important material. I would come to terms with the vocabulary. I would shamelessly ask questions. What does that mean? But I will also immediately find the domain expert and say, I'm designing the software for you. I'm going to ask you a lot of stupid questions. And I want you to be very kind and polite and answer these questions for me. And I would go to them and say, I'm designing this. I'm wondering if I should worry about these kinds of data also. And they will usually give me three kinds of answers. Sometimes they will say, oh, of course, that we have to worry about too. We just didn't mention it, but absolutely we have to worry about it. And then I would ask them, do we have to worry about it now? Is it something we'll worry about later on? What are the probability? I would ask the kind of questions. Or they would laugh and say, no, we definitely don't want to do that. This kind of problem will never have that kind of data or things to work with. Or a third answer they would give is, we are not sure, right? We got to go ask other people and find out. But that is my job as a designer, is to ask these extensibility questions. Are we going to face these problems? But here's the thing. If you're going to plan for extensibility, that requires the knowledge of the domain and the application. If we ignore these two and build extensibility,